What drew me eventually to employ the language of, or the visual language of ladders into these sculptures was the potential for a vertical trajectory or journey. They were just sort of there waiting to be used. There's a lot of variation between the individual works within the series in terms of the detail of the sculptural language. Like every one of the sculptures creates its own contextual beginning, and in some ways that allows new formal characteristics and material personality to unfold. And what I also like about this is the kind of the humor and the image paradox of a ladder per se being so staunchly like functional as an object, and therefore rather like unconventional romantic object. The two series are very much interwoven, but their connection is an emotional one rather than any literal connection. I'm not sure if like personality is the correct word to use for describe these works, but I understand why one would, because I think the implication of including an element which is so, as evocative as the hat, as being part of a sculpture, how that then immediately summons up the presence of a human body. I think in general their overall status as object is deliberately nebulous. They don't set out to perform any service or use per se. They're not quite objects of use, they're not quite architecture, they're not quite figuration, they're not quite language, and they're still a little bit of all of that.